Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Modern Warfare, and in this video I wanted to share with you guys how I'm able to play this game with one hand. So this is actually going to be the first part in a multiple part series of Modern Warfare and Fortnite. So if you like both of those games, I'm going to be making more videos like this, sharing with you guys how I play and giving you guys gameplay in the background so that you guys can kind of see the matchup and how it works. But for the first part of these videos, I'm going to share with you how I'm able to play and how I work the controls and kind of how I lost my hand. So if you want to show support and want to see more videos like this, make sure to leave a like on it so I know you guys want to see more of these. I've gotten comments for literally years of people just begging me to post gameplay of me playing because a lot of people are interested in that. And for me, it's just natural. I'm just so used to doing it. It's just the way that I grew up, so it's not that big of a deal to me, but I know a lot of you guys like seeing that kind of stuff and want to know more. If you didn't know, if you're a new subscriber and you didn't know that I had one hand, let me know down in the comment section below how long you haven't known. I always love people that have no idea that I have one hand and watch my videos for a long time, so I think that's pretty funny. So if you didn't know, leave a comment and let me know. I always get a good kick out of that, but so the way I play Call of Duty is I'm missing half of my left arm. I was actually born that way. I didn't have a crazy accident, nothing fatal. Well, obviously I didn't die, so nothing too crazy. I was just born with one hand, and I don't know why. There's no really logical explanation for it. I could give you a few guesses, but it's kind of random, and you know, the basics, like maybe the umbilical cord got wrapped around my arm during birth, and my arm just didn't naturally grow and cut off circulation, and now I'm here. That's a possibility. There's also a few other things, genetics, whatever. But yeah, so I've got half my left arm. It stops at just past my elbow. So I hold the controller in my lap. Generally I play, you'll see in this video in the gameplay, I like to sit with my feet up on a stool. And the reason I do that is because I hold the controller in my lap and I use the top of my left leg where my thigh is. I use that area to use the left trigger on the Xbox controller. So I'll aim down sight with my leg, and when I'm sitting up, it kind of sucks because to aim, I kind of have to turn the controller upside down a little bit and push down. Whereas if I am sitting with my feet on a stool, my legs are already up and pushing in my direction, so I just really have to push the back of the controller into my leg to aim. And it's super easy that way. It makes it so much easier. I don't have to be uncomfortable or do anything fancy to be able to aim. And it's the way that feels most natural to me. So I generally put my feet up on a stool, and I use my left leg to push down on the left trigger, which is obviously to aim down sight in Call of Duty. I use the end of my left arm, which you could call a nub, you could call it my elbow. It's literally just my elbow there. I use that to use the left thumbstick. So when I'm running around, obviously left thumbstick is to run and to sprint. I will use my left elbow. And you can kind of picture that for yourself. If you're playing on Xbox, you can try it out. If you basically just take your elbow and put it on the thumbstick and move around, you can pretty much do it. And that's basically how I've done it my whole life. So I've just gotten really used to it, so it's a lot easier for me. It might be difficult for you, but I encourage you to try to play a game like that because it'll be pretty interesting. But yes, I use my left elbow to control the left thumbstick, and then generally I'll use that to click the select button on Xbox, which is right next to the Xbox button on the controller on the left side, and then I'll use it to work the mini-map. So on Fortnite, for example, if you press up depending on what your settings are, for me, if you press up on the D-pad, that's how you open the map for my settings. So I'll use my left elbow to hit up on the D-pad. Or if you want to do an emote, or you want to do an emote in Call of Duty, most of that's through the D-pad. So I'll just use that with my left elbow and kind of hit whichever direction I want to go. So the rest is just kind of normal standard right hand movement. I have my right hand, so I use it all the same. Obviously, like A is to jump. B, I'm playing on tactical, so B is to throw the knife or to swing my knife. Y is to switch weapons, X to reload. Same thing, right hand of the controller, right side of the controller is all right-handed, easy, just like you would play. It's just the left side is the elbow. So it's a pretty cool thing. Again, people are always like, oh my gosh, how do you do that? But it's just natural for me. I grew up playing this way, so it was not like I had to adapt or make some crazy change in my life. I just kind of grew up playing video games that way. To be honest with you guys, for those of you that are on PlayStation, I don't really play PlayStation because that is harder for me. If you think about a PlayStation controller, you don't have the trigger. It's kind of more of a button on the top left, so I really do have to turn the controller up a little bit to be able to hit that button, whereas on the Xbox you have the trigger, which can easily just slide on the top of my leg. So that's part of the reason that I don't really get on PlayStation too much. And obviously PC is very challenging for me. As a matter of fact, my first ever Fortnite game on PC one-handed, I came in second. So if that says anything, I'm a killer, dude. I'm really good at this, but yeah, so that's how I play Modern Warfare with one hand. Again, I'm gonna make a lot more videos like this and just do different episodes. And in the future videos, I'm just gonna play live and just kind of talk to you guys, just have conversations, whatever. I just wanted to make this first part so that you guys could actually see how I do it and kind of hear it from me, so that you didn't have to play the guessing game. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you want to see more, please leave a like down below. It'll mean a lot. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.